Okay, so boom, guys. What up? What up? What up? It is 6 o'clock, like 6:09, and I'm headed out. I got to the facility at 4:49 today. I woke up at 2 o'clock ish, like 2:15 in that range. So what up? This is my It don't look like a lot because I'm breaking it up in two. Cause it's two different areas. So I got like a 30-minute split between my zones today. But it's the same ones. I got Elmhurst like I usually got, and then Wheaton. So if you're familiar with the Chicagoland area, yeah, that's kind of I rotate like that, Addison and stuff like that. So today we got them two, and because it's such a large split and they had so many boxes on that Wheaton side, just break it up in two, because I got to come back this way to even pass and go towards Addison. Not Addison, excuse me, go towards Wheaton. So boom, just break it up. That way I got a light car the whole time. So we got like 40 stops over here, and we'll come back, pick up the last 53, and go take that. But it's still two little areas. You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting started at 6 o'clock, but in reality, I might be done before like 1. I might be done in time enough to go do a VHO and then like basically do a day of gigs like I didn't work in the morning. So it was just wise to try to start super early now. But here we go. Okay, boom, I'm back. It's 7:04. I'm checking in. I've been outside the facility at least for an hour, I know for sure. I'm gonna park right here. So yeah, I've been outside the facility at least for an hour. And most of my first batch is gone, my first zone. Just keep in mind, these are usually neighborhoods you pretty much stand in. So a large one of this one is gone. And you can see the back and see the front. So we got like 5 more left in this one. And then that's gonna be 36 stops in about an hour and a half. I'm gonna go back, get my last 50 something, and then do those. So boom, here we go. Okay, y'all, so boom, it's 7:22, and I done finished my first 36 stops. As you can see, the car like empty is empty. The only reason I'm going back is because of my vehicle size. Like if I had a bigger vehicle, I could still take more enough just to go back. But it's basically the way we operate is more so like just fill up and go. So like if you felt like you can handle more in a day, just go up there, get more. If you got a cousin you want to hire, but you can only have like 2 vehicles on the account covered under your insurance because they take the insurance out of your statement. And it's just slightly cheaper than doing the insurance yourself. But if you wanted to do that, you can just have them come up, and that's on you to distribute your employee, your 1099, whatever. But so most of us, it's just us, and we fill up. It is a couple people who got 2 or 3 people under them though. But I'm headed back because it's easier for me to break it up. That way I ain't gotta like take stuff out the car to look for it, then worried if I drop something later. Like just do my zone separately. The facility right in the middle of everything anyway. So, but if I had a bigger vehicle, I would definitely just probably stuff everything in there and go. But I get 60 miles a gallon, so it's not like I'm too much stressing it at all, actually. But hey, I like it. So okay, so boom, I'm back out the facility. It's 8:03. I should be at my next stop, number 37, at about 8:19. But as you can see, it's filled up in the back. Like it's holes in there and everything like that. Cause I ain't trying to play Tetris, bro. I'm trying to throw that shit and go. And in the back, like the front seat is filled up. I can remove this front seat. If I was to remove this front seat, I could have took all this whole thing the first time. But I'd rather not have to get out, put stuff on top, look for it, etc., etc., etc. And when I do my numbering with this company, because we do get a decent amount of perishables, not a lot, and they don't be the big ones. It'd be like the small ones, like the little smaller Hungry Roots and stuff. So when I do get those, I try to keep them in a pair in the back so they can all stay cold together. Like the dry ice is bouncing off of all 3 or all 4 of them type thing. Like I try to keep them in a pair. But when I get to delivering them, if I can deliver them in the pair, then I will. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to like hop, skip, and a jump like 37. If it's 37 is 2 minutes away from 35, but 36 is in between, like that's cool. But you know what I'm saying? So it all depends on how you do it. I just, dry ice, I'm in a car, with the windows up right now. So you're supposed to ride with the windows down a little bit, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it all depends on the person, for real. For me personally, it's easier to break it up. I know I didn't show like the inside of the facility, but the facility was packed out. So most people seem to come at around 7 and 8 o'clock. I like to get there with the older, gray-haired guys in the 4s, because you can come back. If somebody was to skip theirs or miss out, you can always come back, see what's available. And it's easier, like it's the mileage, like how much it costs me to run per mile versus just going back there versus doing a gig or something like that. It pays so much more. You can get home so much quicker just by going back over there. I consider that like my overtime. But so yeah, we headed back out to this next stop. Seeing a lot of people getting started for the day. And the type of vans, like I'm obviously in the car. It's a couple people who use rented trucks. Like I'm pulling up next to one of our budget trucks right now. Well, not one of our, but like one of the guys that go to the facility, and another guy. But he's in they look like a 1999 Mercedes Sprinters. The paid for Sprinters. Like, you know, margin is everything. So like, that's part of the reason I use this. Margin is everything. A lot of people complaining about the price. I don't care if gas go to $10. Why? Because I get 60 miles a gallon. I got a hybrid. So like, the expenses are a lot cheaper, from tires to everything, except for like when you get to doing like oil changes and battery replacements and stuff like that. But those are so spread out, thank God. Like your average yearly maintenance is like the average person who drives this car, I think they said spends $5,000 less, and that's just to and from work. So using it to and for work, like, so yeah. It's part of the reason I got this one specifically. And then I'll upgrade to a van. But anytime I do like the calculations on E85 and how much I'm getting per mile, et cetera, it comes out better to still just come back and forth rather than upgrading the vehicle. Unless I was to upgrade and start doing like strictly sole medicals, like Walgreens to Walgreens. Then yeah, for sure, get a van. Cause I don't know how often I talked about SDX, RX. But SDX is like, you can car medical too, but theirs is a bit more like you may drive around the whole city. Like they can send you to Wisconsin, like just the southwest part of Wisconsin. Like you may start in Chicago and end up in Wisconsin and have to come all the way back down. So that's part of the reason like I don't really mess with that type of medical. And having a dash cam can be everything for you. So, yeah, glad I caught that on camera though. And then they sped past the cop car. People own one, man. People own one, I'm telling you. But let me get back to this. Okay, so boom, we back. It's 9:43. I know I didn't take it exactly at the 9 o'clock time like I was supposed to, but I'm mostly done. So like I ain't counting because I'm doing them out of order. But as you can see, like the back seat mostly cleared out. And if I was to show you the front seat, like the passengers right here. So like, boom. I think this way is out, this motherfucker. But yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to walk. This next stop is 5 minutes away, but it was because the community is blocked off. It's 5 minutes away. Like if I wanted to take this hungry route and just walk it across the woods, man. I wanted to so badly, but we almost done. So we just gonna act like, you know, we come from somewhere, and not be no wild fool. So hey, let's finish this out. So boom, here we are. 5 minutes after, you know what I'm saying, I last came to you. The mailbox is like right there, right? And so I'm driving down like literally just a little bit. And then when I look through the crack over here, I can't really, hold up. Let me see if I can show you the crack. Let me see if I can show you, because the backside of my last delivery was right here. So like, boom. And through that, it ain't even woods, bruh. I could have just walked down the grass. Man, fool, I could have just walked down the grass. And then, but like, it's not even wooded. It's more so like, I didn't want to be the one carrying the box down because I didn't know what I was about to walk into. So I could have did it. I could have did it. Saved myself 5 minutes and about an extra mile and a half. I could have did it. But it's all good. I also, in that time frame, got a text saying we might have another route sitting at the facility because somebody broke down or whatnot. But they got it situated. But it's just another example of stay ready. You see what I'm saying? Stay ready. You might have to cut through a couple trees. If it was small, I would have did it without thinking about it. But not gonna lie, that's part of how I be saving time outside. If I was delivering for UPS, couldn't do that. But it's right there, going straight over. I got a fucking jacket. I got car tagged at every cycle. Like, bruh, it's like, I would have did that. I would have did that. If it wasn't a 30-pound box, I would have did that. If it was 15, I would have took that for sure. Cause I saw it. I saw the mailbox shit right there. I'm like, hey, ain't that? But yeah, so almost done. All right, so y'all, it's 11:04. My phone is on 2%, so I'm gonna just do this one. Thank you for subscribing. Hit the like button, But like, you know, I'm probably gonna add some when I get to the crib. But yeah, I just don't want my phone to die while I'm trying to get out of the week. But yeah, it's 11:04, so I'm done. All like 97 stops or 98 stops. Smooth day. This would be like the time, like prime time to go do like something else. But yeah, so I don't want my phone to die. Appreciate it.